Hillary Clinton lost, and a lot of people say part of that reason was misogyny. There is still a sense in the United States amongst a lot of men that they're not ready for a female president, despite the fact that many countries around the world have not just had one female leader, but many female leaders. The United States, yet again, this year, does not elect a female leader. How big a role do you think misogyny played in all of this?
I really think it's not a major theme at all. She wasn't a great candidate. You know, respectfully, there are any number of women who would have done a much better job, and she kept making the same mistake over and over. And again, I respect her, and I should disclose, you know, I know her as the boss's wife because my children's father used to write speeches for President Clinton and Mrs. Clinton. Nice woman, lovely person. In private, but she's a terrible candidate for the following reason. She kept framing what she was doing as breaking that last hardest glass ceiling, herself as the kind of avatar of all the hopes and dreams of women to, you know, have her embody this ascent to the highest office in the land. She should have been talking about what women and men and children are dealing with every day when they try to open their bills and pay them. I mean, it isn't about Hillary Clinton, and it's not enough of a rationale at a time when
if I could
people
just
are losing
add
so much.
Very footnote. I do agree that it is really the character of Hillary Clinton, not that she's a woman. However, that does not completely dismiss the fact that this culture, misogyny, that tolerated all the horrors of Donald Trump, did not play a factor. Given the fact that if Jill Stein were a candidate in position of Hillary Clinton, would have had a slightly different scenario.
I hear you. I do want to speak to misogyny, though, because it's alive and well. Sure, we're looking in the wrong place for the misogyny. We have a self-confessed sexual assailant as President of the United States. And that has already changed the atmosphere. I was on the Acela yesterday, and a bunch of guys, you know, older white men in white shirts and ties, were talking loudly, loud enough for me to hear, half the car to hear, drinking a little, they were, about how, you know, men talk like that. They know lots of men who talk like that. There were 30% of the women in the car were survivors of sexual abuse. That loud normalization of sexual assault is something new, because we have one in the White House.
Okay.